Hello and welcome to a brand new series. This is Third Age Total War for Medieval Total War. Yeah, for Medieval 2 Total War. Wow, this is getting confusing. I want to start off with a couple of disclaimers. First of all, I am really shit at Medieval 2 Total War, mostly because it has been, I don't know, a very long time since I last properly played it. I did dabble in it some time ago for the Warhammer mod, but that one is so unfair and you really need to be a master at the game to even be properly playing that. I am not that. This series is actually replacing the Mount and Blade one for a very simple reason. The Mount and Blade one, it would become very tiring for me to play, and I ran into some other issues. So I decided, why not do something else which has still got some relation to it, but it's something completely different. Another reason is that, with Warhammer Total War coming, I want to get my Total War on to get a bit more feeling for everything. Now, you might say that, well, Attila Total War is the second, it is the latest release currently. Before Warhammer Total War, so that one should be probably more akin to Warhammer Total War. You're probably right, but I think you're mostly right in the way that armies are managed and that kind of stuff, economy and that. But the real challenge for me in the Total War game always has been in the fighting, in the combat, and that hasn't changed that much because the principles stay the same. Well, you got infantry, you got light infantry, heavy infantry, skirmishing infantry, whatever you want to call them. You got your archers in multiple facets, and then you got your cavalry, and then you got your so that doesn't really change much. As such, I think just playing a Total War game will get me into the way of things. So let's just start campaigning, I guess. Now I thought I wanted to perhaps do an Isengard campaign since that was what we left off with, but then, my true roots started calling, and I gotta confess, man, I want to do a Erebor campaign. Let's do a long campaign, but I'll go to medium. Everything on medium. Like I said, I'm not really good. We do have archers, but they're crossbowmen, so I'm gonna cut. They're not really bowmen. And we truly have no cavalry as far as I'm aware. You can get them though by recruiting mercenaries, so that's the way you solve that. I've actually played this before, but it's been a very long time. That really gets the blood pumping, at least for me. I'm a big fan of dwarves. Why? They've got massive beards and they're drunk. And they're short, they're stubborn, they're strong. They like blacksmithing, which I'm a big fan of. So, I'm really a guy that likes dwarves, basically. Alright, so let's take a quick look at things. We start in two different positions. We're got these holdings here. There are no holdings here. Kinda. Right, so what's the plan? Well, first of all, this is something I don't know if it actually is useful of doing, but I started doing this in some of my campaigns because I don't like the fact that I've got the feeling in Medieval Total War compared to some of the other ones. I feel like I can't see jack shit, right? So as such, I will be constructing a lot of watchtowers, because as far as I am aware, it doesn't really matter. They don't cost any upkeep. As such, why not build them? So let's start off exploring our borders, building watchtowers, so that I can at least see when shit's approaching in my realm. Now, let's see. I think my realm cuts off around here. Alright. Now, these guys are not really happy with me as of right now. I'm gonna do manual construction and everything. Let's see, pig farm. Some mines seem always useful. Let's see, because there are no lords here, I cannot build technically, but it's mostly related to taxes. Yeah, that's fine. Just build the roads. Alright, what's next on the list? We've got Erebor. We're not that rich actually for a what you would think with walls. Anyway, let's build the dirt roads. Dirt roads are always nice to see where stuff is. Now I think we are too broke to do much, unless there's roads are too expensive. Okay. There is, however, this guy. Go here, build a watchtower. So this is a neutral area. You'll go over there. So let's just get, you know, a lay of the land, because I don't know these maps. But, that's the thing when you see when you start playing earlier versions of like Roman medieval, especially. You don't know where the towns are. You have no map information. You just know there is a world, which I always found really weird, because I assume that most people know the general lay of the land, and we just don't. Well, that's gameplay, I guess. Population is decreasing, so we need pig farms here at some point. We might want to go with a growth policy. And end the turn. We'll speed that up. Wish that could be going even faster. And we'll probably get some quests soon that will guide us through the early beginnings, like, oh, capture that settlement, get some public relations with that asshole, all that kind of stuff. Bright represented, sure. Ministry of Barad-dûr, Isengard, and Styrion? Don't know where that last one is. But we don't have a Palantir, that's not important. So stuff we trained, we got this income, we spent a lot of cash last turn, so we made some profits. Doesn't look like it on the scroll, but it's counting our expenditures as well. Okay, so you start going there. I think you should start. Let's see, this is a. Well, if you can build a watchtower here, this seems to be a very good position to do so, because there's a lot of vision. This guy will go here and place one there. You will place it on the borders here. Right, Gimli. There's a watchtower here. And let's go for a watchtower somewhere around there. And Lord Thorin. Is this Oakenshield? I guess it is. Oh, perfect. This is the spot for another watchtower. Now at least we've got some vision across the map. Now I believe naval is still in here, so I would like to also get my shores done. So that's basically a watchtower here. And Gimli will place one here and here and here and here, most likely. Right, that's all the watchtowers planned. And I don't have enough money to build another road, so let's end the turn. So what's our goal? Well, our goal is primarily reclaiming Dwarven homeland. I'm just gonna try, because that's the thing. This series is a bit of a stopgap, sort of. This guy is decent. He will do. Alright, council numbers for blah 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 blah. Sylvian elves need to be get some diplomatic relations with them. I don't have an agent right now, so I need to recruit a diplomat. And I don't even know. I don't think I even have merchants, which is rather strange, to say the least. Now let's build that. Wow, these guys can really not travel without damn roads. That's, you know, to be expected. We'll place one here and we'll place one here, just to maximize the vision. And we'll place one here, and let's get up there. Yeah, just getting my borders known, because that's... we don't even know what's within our own borders. Well, strange when you think about it. Alright, so we got a mission. We are having a profit. We're 9th in military. I don't know how many factions this actually counts, if it counts all of them, including all just the majors. Because if it just counts the majors, we're fucked. If it counts all of them, we could be doing worse, I guess. Well, yeah. Okay. Military report. My lord, to bring a report of Majesty from military advisors. The famous war is touring all of Middle Earth, but our military infrastructure is still only rudimentary. It is. While militias and conscripts are being levied across our domain, we still lack the equipment, logistical support, and command structure needed to bring the full might of our armies to bear. Well, the dwarves are technically on the decline. As such, the huge armies of old really don't exist anymore. Manipulation and general preparations are underway, but it will still be around 10 years before our professional troops are ready to step into the fray, while the reorganization and arming of our elite warriors and the implementation of our heaviest and most destructive resources may take another decade. Word shall be sent as to you as each stage nears completion. What that basically means, normally you've got a tech system in medieval total war, which basically is early, middle, and late medieval technology. You can go there. Seems that it's basically the same thing, but as there is no actual type of research. Okay, you cannot land there, so this will do. As there's no such thing really as research, that would not fit into the lore, I guess, in the world, because the world seems established as it is. That's the way that is. The attack is existence, but our infrastructure is, you know, we have got several thousand years of relative peace. Sylvian elves, we're over there. Oh, I did have a oh, this is a spy. Okay, for a second I was like, wait, did I have a diplomat? The spy. Okay, so this now became in position of somebody. Is this still ours? Yes. Very confusing to look at the lands. We're not bluish. Alright, let's hunt for. There is, I believe, a neutral settlement somewhere around here. Like I said, I've played this before, but it's been a very long time. So we're gonna place a watchtower around here to be more efficient. I think I marched all my armies. Yeah. I'm not really recruiting because our coffers aren't that good, to be honest. And I want to get our basic infrastructure built up first. No, get our income fixed and get some of our defensive fixed. Let's see, Bofur is a... Well, I think we're gonna switch these around at some point. This guy's a lot better at command, respect to authority. He's our king, though. Might not be a good idea to get him into that. Anyhow, let's see. But yes, I am, like in most of my games, I prefer to get my infrastructure up and running first, and build an army of that instead of what I've seen some people do. Build the army and conquer the infrastructure required to run it. Never really been a big fan of that method of, you know, gaining advantages and stuff like that. Okay, so this is technically our territory, so we'll start building some watchtowers here. I don't really want to go in skirmish with Rune yet, so if they've got skirmishing armies, I want to know. So there's Worm Cove, that's the what I was talking about. A couple more to go. You can go there. I probably should get an army ready to take over Worm Cove because it's relative. It's a neutral settlement, so it's up for grabs basically. So let's get you ready. A couple of soldiers. I did learn a couple of things by playing the Warhammer mod. I learned a couple of things. Construction reports, dirt roads are everything were ready. Okay, so you're still building, you're still building. So are you, and you're making preparations. Good. Good. Right. Next turn. We don't have any money anyway. You could not reach that anyway. Oh, there were the Sylvian elves. Oh no, that's not Sylvian, that was Dalish. I presume I have a trade agreement with the Dales. If I haven't, I really should make so. Right. Okay. There we go. Some map information would be nice. And why don't we put in some trade rights?
I must say we are not convinced.
650 gold per turn for 2 turns. Oh yeah, well, we can manage that.
Glad we could reach the
Now we haven't truly reached Lothlorien, but we've gained knowledge of its existence. So we know now several settlements. We don't know what the names are, which is rather weird. I at least know where to look. Right, which is a good thing. Anyway, I should really check on what we've got with Dale going on. Faction summary, diplomacy. Dale, can I see... Trade, we got trade rights. Good. So we should probably start talking with these people. Prevent them from doing anything stupid. I'm wondering now if there are even merchants. I probably should get the army inside because it's the blue portraits means that they're free in upkeep. It's a good thing to know. Bowyers, axe throwers. See, they have got rage units. Really? Guess I should keep an eye on that. Upgrade Erebor. And there is a limit to where we can go. I believe we can see the entire... Yes, so there's no way they can get through there. Well, Balin, go back home. Maybe do some recruitment here. Not really gonna. I think we're good. Oh crap, I forgot about you two. Oh, our spy managed to get killed trying to infiltrate Worm Cove. That's a shame. He got killed. Now we got some dwarven revenge going on. Not really, but let's see. Let's build a large pig farm. Spy was killed during a mission. I'm sorry, nah. I am. Cannot afford the large pig farm. Might be because... Nah, that thing is expensive and we're just barely not making it. Right, got that. And... I don't know if there are ships, but if there aren't... Well, that was kind of a waste of money, but... we got our borders visible. Bordering elves. I don't think they will ever infiltrate through there. Because I don't think they can. You can check that. No, you can't. You can't even get there. Right, good. Go home. Right, let's see what else we've got. You can go home. You are going to set up some towers there, and you are going to talk to Dale, I guess.
Good to see you, my friend. How can we help?
I want to get some map information.
This proposal is of little interest.
Yeah, I'm going to
We
decline that one.
understand until we meet again.
I'm not interested in war. We dwarves really did not keep up in the entire... You see, Dale's a very young nation, I believe. So might not be as young as I think it is, but it is... You know, they lived close to Smaug. They must be still be into the entire war thing a lot more than, you know, the dwarves. Dwarves have been on their own. They haven't been meddled with the affairs of others. They've mostly caused affairs for others to exist, like burning down several towns as a result of their actions. I am, of course, referring to The Hobbit. Let's get one thing out of the way real quick. I am, by all means of the words, not an expert on Lord of the Rings lore. I've dabbled in it, but it's definitely not the... I'm not the end-all authority on it. Let's get that very, very clear. I know some... I might know a little bit more than it's... I'll at least know more than the movies, right? But it's not that much more. I've read the books years ago, and I haven't really read into all of the lore that followed, because Tolkien has written tons of it. It's like it's insane, really. Yeah, the amount of lore that the guy has written. This guy was obsessed with Middle Earth. Well, I guess he wasn't the only one. A lot of people followed him in that obsession, and well, look where we are today. We've got mods, we've got games, we've got so much. Culture bonus increase. Oh, I want a mining network. That would be really nice. Also really want to invest in Erebor. That one is more expensive, it seems. Oh no, they're both really expensive, but I might want to go for... Oh, these are wall defenses. I thought it was a settlement upgrade. But paved roads? Seems to be something nice. Okay. Righty. Now, looking at the things here, one of them is looking at the roads, right? One of these roads is probably going somewhere around here. I'm following the road down here. And there it is, town. But this is still... Let's see if we can get map information out of this guy. I don't think they'll ask the same, because I believe they treat this as a...
And you know this. Good day to you.
I thought the entire nation treated itself as one single AI, but that actually, if I remember correctly, that might not even be the case anymore. That's something they implemented later, I believe, with the coming of Empire Total War. Might be that in... Don't quote me on this. Don't quote me on anything ever. Except when I'm doing a proper review, but I'm not. It might be... I think they changed it in Empire Total War when they went from the individual diplomacy to global AI. Don't know that for sure. Like I said, don't quote me on that stuff. So yeah, I want to get this route visible, so we'll place them about the middle. I guess it's here. How many turns do we've got left? Oh god, there it is. 12 turns. Let's build an extra 2 of them. And a turn. And I think that we'll have enough Do we have any information about the settlement? Actually, I have no clue. Let's take a look. We know very little about it, but we know it's empty. Alright, but before we continue, I'm gonna end the video here. I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. As is this the first of a series, let me know what you think. There are some very nice like and dislike buttons, and if you want to see a lot more of anything, or just me in general, or want to know when the next video is, there's this subscribe button, and you will be notified of any uploads. I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.